Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and we're here with Landon with Prestige Custom Builders for another Building on Bolivar. In fact, we're going to start talking about building products that they use and why they use them.
Yeah.
Landon, this is the first show, and you've got actually have the the builder show coming up, don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah, we leave Monday for the builder show.
So you'll have a lot of new stuff
We'll
when
at
you
least
get
have
back.
some new. I don't know about a lot. We're trying to kind of hone it down to a couple of different topics, but we are going to find some new products again this year, and this is one of the ones we found last year, which has been really good for us.
Talk about what you look for in a product first when you're looking for down here, because we have some harsh environment.
Absolutely. So first and foremost, I always look at how we can implement this product into Prestige. Does it make sense or for our area? You know, like you said, down the Gulf Coast, we've got a lot of harsh elements. You want to make sure that you find something that has a good warranty with it, something that comes from a major vendor or major suppliers that has a reputable background. But then also just understanding how to implement those products that you find into our daily routine down here at the beach.
When you buy a product like this sheathing, do they give you steps on how it should be installed?
Yeah, so there's the installation instructions on the internet or anything like that you find. But one of the reasons why we paired up with GP is the customer service that I have. I've got two different product reps that come down at different times. They actually met one of my crews out on the first job that we installed to show them how they like all of the tape and the window flashing and different things like that. So again, that comes back to that product and having not
Support.
only just the warranty, but the support from upper management to say, hey, we want to come out and show you how this needs to be done, and we want to do it in the field. We don't want to just do it by a brochure
Right.
or a diagram or something like that. And GP's been great to work with. Scott and Bevan over there have been a lifeline for us that I can call them at any point in time and say, hey, what do we need to do if part of the skin comes off this thing, or what do we need to do in this application here? And it really gives me and it gives the customer that sense of security there.
Speaking of skin, I noticed it's got a layer over it.
Yeah.
Is that for insulation, for water barrier? What's that skin
So
for?
it's a weather barrier system. So this is what goes on behind the siding. So this is where the siding butts up to. So normally you would see some people will use house wrap or Tyvek or other forms of material like this from other vendors. This is just GP's brand of it. There's multiple different brands of it, and we've used some of the other brands, but when we went to the builder show, we saw this, we saw the installation of it. The installation of this is easier than the other brands in the sense of it's not as labor intensive, and you don't have to use a roller on everything. So the tape is really heavy duty when you do the seams. If there's any type of film that comes up off of it here, you can just tape back over the top of it. They have a liquid flashing as well that I have and carry that we could seal up any hole or penetration. But this is basically the lifeline between the weather and the studs.
So you have your studs there.
Yep.
And do you put anything between this and the studs?
No, this goes directly onto the studs.
On the studs, and then instead of putting that wrap or whatever they do, this is on the material, so it actually saves you
a step.
A step.
Cost-wise, that's for me to deal with. This is probably a little bit more expensive, but it's a better system because it's already baked onto it.
Right.
It's one of those deals where when we're looking at building homes and building custom projects and different things like that, we're always looking to go a little bit above and beyond. I'm not just trying to get the bare minimal. I want to make sure that we're doing things as good as we possibly can and pushing the envelope forward.
Great, great. So after this, you don't have to put the wrap on it, and then your hardy plank or whatever you're going to put on. What kind of warranty does this have? As long as it's covered, more or less, I would imagine it'd last forever.
Well, I mean, it as long as it's installed correctly, it goes with the warranty that GP covers, and it is transferable. So if some of these products that they don't transfer if you go ahead and sell your house. And so this goes for two different owners, which is nice because if someone buys a house and then they want to sell it, it transfers over to the second person as well.
Is there one thickness no matter where it's at on this, or do you have different thicknesses of the siding?
So this is a 7/16 product here. We use this on the walls and on the roof.
Okay.
And so again, this goes back to that whole idea of doing it a little bit better than what the minimal is. A lot of times you'll see just OSB up on the ceiling, on the roof, and then they'll put an underlayment over the top of it. So we do this, which also obviously has the water barrier baked onto it. Then we still put our synthetic felt over the top of it.
Okay.
And then we come back on any valley or dormer or shed roof or anything like that, and we put ice and water. So we're doing layers and layers of protection that aren't so much the norm, but as we talk about it, I don't like doing things the norm.
Well, and we've been through several of your houses, and there's nothing normal about them.
I mean, in a good way.
A custom,
in a good way.
Yeah, it's a custom home.
Correct.
And that's, whenever you talk to Prestige, you're going to have a custom home built. As far as what you do on the inside, it's unbelievable, beautiful.
Yeah, no, thank you. But it's one of those deals where these are the things that don't get seen by the everyday homeowner because they get covered up very quickly. But these things here are some of the most important things.
From the foundation up.
Well, I mean, it's one of those deals where this doesn't get seen, the paint gets seen. Okay, the paint's important, the trim work's important, the cabinets are important, but this is what protects you from the elements. Like this is what's going to keep the moisture from coming into your home or keep the moisture off of the OSB that it essentially secures the home together.
Right.
So this is an extremely important piece, and that's why we want to talk about it first. And you get a name brand like Georgia Pacific standing behind it, like that's a big deal.
Yeah.
A big nationwide company that gives us the support out in the field as well, which is important for me.
Well, and for them to come down to Bolivar.
Absolutely.
I mean, we're not like we're in Houston or Beaumont.
We're at the end of the trail. And
it takes a while to get down here. And for them to come down and work with your builder, your people to how to install it and what to do in case, that says something right there because they're willing to go out of their way to promote their product and make sure it's installed right.
Absolutely. No, that was a big deal for us, is the customer service aspect of it and the availability of those people, because down here we don't get a lot of the product reps coming down here because we are at the end of the line where you either got to come over the ferry or you got to come in out of Winning. And those guys don't like to do that. They don't like to get off the major highway. So when they told me that they wanted to come down, they wanted to work with us, hand in hand, it was a perfect relationship because as well as I do. I mean, I'm out on the jobs every day. I'm out there with the workers, making sure the trades are equipped with what they need, and not only equipped with what they need, but making sure that they understand what we're trying to achieve with the product as well.
Well, you can see force field weather barrier system for Georgia Pacific is on Prestige Custom Builders list of must-haves on their homes. For more information on Prestige Custom Builders, I guess they can see this QR code here, can't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we're going to head on out. We're going to be bringing you more information on custom products that Prestige uses and talk about why they use them here on the Upper Texas coast on Bolivar Peninsula. So, Landon, thanks for taking time. Do you know what our next product's going to be, or are you going to wait until you get back from the show?
I've got another GP product we're going to talk about in a couple of weeks that it's going to be good. It goes into our shower systems, another water barrier system, which in our area is extremely important. But yeah, I've got something else we're going to talk about. It's again something that nobody sees, but it's a very important piece of the puzzle.
Great. Well, we're going to head on out. Remember, we have Landon on every Monday or Tuesday at 11 a.m. where we're talking building, and a lot of times we're showcasing some of his custom homes down here like we did last week. So we're going to head on out. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live with Landon with Prestige Custom Builders. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.